What's going on, my friend? It's Jeff Newport from ChasingStrength.com. In today's quick video, just a word of encouragement, all right? But here's the backstory. I was emailing back and forth with Steve the other day about access to one of my programs, and apparently Steve suffers from the same big thumb smartphone syndrome that I have. You know, like the ones where your big thumbs get in the way and you accidentally mistype whatever it is you're trying to type into your phone, right? Well, anyway, we were talking about the results he had gotten from one of my programs, and he said, I was so happy with how I looked, I stopped. Right? That's classic, right? That falls under the category of this is working so well, help me screw it up. Look, here's a quick excerpt from his email, right? He said, I picked up King Size Killer and I like the idea of snatching. From memory, it was 12 weeks, but I only completed 8 weeks because during those 8 weeks, I dropped from a puffy 208 pounds to a much tighter 194 pounds. I was so happy with how I looked, I stopped. Right. So as you can see, Steve dropped 14 pounds in 8 weeks, which isn't half bad, as my British friends like to say, right? Has something like that ever happened to you? You know, what you're doing for your training is working so well, you actually stop doing it instead of keeping going. Well, I'm somewhat embarrassed to admit that I've done that myself plenty of times, mostly when I was younger. Right. So I just want to encourage you, if your training is going well right now, press in. Where's that on? I don't know. Right. You get the point, right? Just keep going. Resist squirrel brain. You know what squirrel brain is, right? It's like we're talking, oh, look, a squirrel, right? Or in other words, shiny object syndrome. That's what other people call that, right? It's you just get distracted by the latest, greatest thing and you never complete what you're doing, right? So look, just keep going. Resist squirrel brain or shiny object syndrome, right? If what you're doing is not working and you can't measure results, or you're just punching the clock, right? Halfway Herberting, as I like to say with my kids, then just do yourself a solid, right? Do yourself a favor and get on a plan and stick with it. So if you need to drop some puff like Steve did, the King Size Killer will do the trick. Or if you need more variety, you could grab the program that Steve just picked up called Rebuilt After 40, right? Either the one of those are solid plans. I'll leave the link to both of those programs in the description below for you to check out if you want to, all right? So regardless, again, I just want to encourage you, resist squirrel brain or shiny object syndrome and keep going with what you're doing if it's working, all right? So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have, click the like button, smash the subscribe button, share with a friend you know who's struggling with shiny object syndrome. And then finally, have you yourself struggled with shiny object syndrome or squirrel brain, right? And if so, what did you do to overcome it? Okay, just whatever you do, keep the comments classy, okay? Until next time, my friend, stay strong.